Yo, what they do? Never full sports. We back at it, man. Know what I mean? Today, in unboxing news, man. You feel me? This is the boxing week for Dillian White versus Moses Atama. You feel me? Uh, Gotta wait to see how that fight play out. Then we got Nick Ball. You feel me? Versus that bozo. I don't like that PM. What's his name? That clown. That guy is like that be coloring his beard and stuff. I don't Nova the clown. You feel me? Fucker. He's a Buford. Um, then Nick Ball versus that. Not Nick Ball. Oh yeah. Did I say Nick Ball versus Nova or I said Raymond Ford? I think I said Nick Ball. But I meant to say Raymond Ford versus Nick Ball. You feel me? Then you got wait, what? Raymond Ford versus the Clown Nova. You feel me? I'm joking. Ain't no way. But yeah, everybody know that Nick Ball and Ray Ford fought. I thought that Ray Ford won the fight. If the judges were being fair, they should have called it a draw. But Nick Ball is like besides like a Moses Atama, Nick Ball one of the most push UK fighters, bro. Like they pushing Buddy like he's Usyk or something. Like yeah. And then who else is on that card? Nick Ball versus Goodman. Ray Ford versus the Clown Nova. Dillian White Moses. Adelaide versus Herkovich. And I'm missing one more fight, but I ain't know neither one of them fighters. I don't know. You feel me? So, hey, get to it, man. Let me see what's going on in the sport of boxing. Let me share my screen with y'all. Matter of fact, let me drop the link. Whoever trying to cook up, come cook up. Yeah. Come cook up. Y'all make sure to follow me on Twitter. It's X now, but y'all know what happened to my last page. If you stepping, you standing on business, you ain't for none, they report you, get your page taken, get you deleted, get you banned, get you suspended, get your channel shadow banned. They do it all, bro. You catch them in real life, they don't do nothing. They act like they don't see you. They act like they're deaf. The whole nine, bro. Straight cowards. But y'all make sure y'all follow me on Twitter, man. I just made this like a couple weeks ago or something like that. I don't even think. Oh, it's about to be a month. The 26th gonna make it a month since I made this Twitter. Okay, now first up on the news, man. I was surprised when I seen this. I see, Errol Spence still standing on business behind Keith Thurman. He said he was never gonna fight him. Is because when Keith Thurman was that guy, Spence wanted to fight him, and Keith Thurman did not give him that fight. So now the rules, the verse, I mean the rules are reversed. Spence don't want to fight him, and it's being reported that Keith Thurman turned down a fight with Ortiz. I don't know how true this is. Of course, I haven't seen this from any credible sources, like a Ring Magazine, like the ESPN Ringside. Like a credible source. Like a boxing scene. Credible sources. So we'll just be looking at this as rumors and stuff like this. But Spence laughing at this. This is funny to him because He still don't like Keith Thurman to this day because Thurman never gave him that fight. Yeah, I was surprised to see him on the internet because I'm, I'm I'm waiting to see him come back. I don't even care if he goes against his code and fight Keith Thurman. That's a good fight. Thurman gonna talk that smack. Cause one thing about Thurman, bro, he's a salesman. Feel me? He be um he be selling it all. You feel me? So when it comes to selling the fight, he does that. You feel me? He's great at that. Selling a fight, that's what he's good at. Feel me? So I don't care who Keith Thurman fights as long as he fights somebody that's in the top 10. Really, I want to see either Keith Thurman versus Spence or Keith Thurman versus Jermell Charlo. Feel me? Now, there's other news that's involved with Keith Thurman. I will allow for me to bring it up or whenever it pops up on my timeline during this the boxing news that we will be breaking down. Then I'll talk about it. I don't want to, start talking about it now. But yeah, Spence was laughing about this news. Now, is this facts? I have no idea, but it's being reported that uh, Ortiz sent Thurman a contract and they turned it down. So they say. Uh, so we got. I don't know. I was looking for this screenshot, and I don't know when was this said, where it was said, but I was looking for the factual screenshot, the actual tweet. I couldn't find it, but I'm not surprised. I'm not saying it's a fake tweet or not, but me personally, I like to see something and have proof where it's from that person exactly, because you know how it is nowadays. Never know. And Twitter, they push everything as if it's a fact. So yeah. So T Diddy, as y'all know him, the crook, Turkey Allah shit. Feel me? He said that he wants to see Usyk against Moses. You feel me? That's the fight. Everybody over there in the UK been asking to see Usyk, Moses. Turkey. He's doing kind of check. He want to see Moses versus Usyk. Um, like I said before, man, Moses he gotta beat somebody that's credible. Dillian White is not that credible opponent that we're talking about. We're talking about live dogs that's doing things in this era, in this generation. Dillian White, man, like he ain't been this since years ago. You feel me? So beat him or lose to him, beating him really, you gotta face an opponent that is in the top 10, So Dillian White is not on nobody's top 10 heavyweight list. He's not there. Right? So, but that's the fight people want to see. Me personally, I want that fight for Moses to be earned, not given. For me, even with the WBO giving him number one, he's like the number one guy for the WBO. Like, who has he beaten for him to be number one at WBO? Like, feel me? Like, a lot of the stuff that's working out good for Moses, it's not earned. It's literally off the UK hype. The fact that his people's is European and stuff, and he's biracial, so they pushing him heavy. Like my fault, the next Mike Tyson and all that. Man, come on, bro. Like, how many fighters we done seen that look good, and you feel me? That's why things need to be earned, not given. So we'll see, bro. But me personally, fam, I'm not trying to see Moses Atama skip the line and fight Usyk over a Parker or a Kaba. Yeah, I'm not with that at all. So you gotta wait in line. You know what I'm saying? While he waiting, go fight a Du Bois. Go fight a AJ. You know what I'm saying? Uh, if Herkovich beat Adelaide, or when he do, go see a Herkovich. Go see a Bakoli. You feel me? Go see somebody that's ranked in the top 10. You know, because you're number one in the WBO. How? I don't know, but let's see. Next up in the news, man. So it's being reported that Usyk and Parker, they're not in talks yet to get the fight going. Um, the WBO ordered Usyk versus Parker on July 24th, but they haven't started negotiations yet. Now, it's being reported that Usyk got hurt. Now, I thought this was the post that it said that, but yeah, so Usyk got injured. They never went to details saying exactly like what was the injury, or I might have seen it, might have missed it, but he's 100% hurt, and he asked the WBO for a later date to start talking about the fight. So Usyk is hurt. He'll he'll be sidelined for a little minute. Now we don't know how long, for 2 months, a month, three, we don't know. So, but yeah, Usyk is hurt, and Parker is trying to, trying to make sure that he gets the next shot at Usyk, not nobody else. Um, yeah, so we gotta wait till more news come out on the injury Usyk got. I don't remember seeing what they said the injury was, but yeah, we'll wait. We'll find out if it's an injury that needs surgery and stuff like that. We don't know. We just know he's injured. Now, next up in the news, yeah, Moses Atama is open to fighting Usyk next. He said, and I quote, "I don't lose anything out of it. I think it's a win-win situation for me." Now, when they asked Moses who he wanted to fight next, really, he brought up Herkovich. And that was when they asked him who he personally want to fight. So he just answered this fight based on people asking him. But like when they really asked him who he would want to fight next, he mentioned if Herkovich won his fight, then that's who he wants to fight next, right? So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. Now, next up in the news. So, yeah, the WBO ordered Usyk versus Parker. They ordered negotiations on the 24th for the mandatory. The deadline for Usyk to make a fight deal with Joseph Parker is August 23rd. Yeah, so that date will be pushed back due to the injury. Now, I seen a post where I think the WBO was asking Usyk for more like doctors, factual information and stuff like that, so they could make sure that it's not no funny business going on. That's what I seen, but WBO, these sanctioning bodies ain't no shit, man. Yeah, they just gonna push the deadline to a later date. Now, So the heavyweight contenders are gearing up for their shot at Usyk. So now, I ain't even gonna lie though, bro. I'm looking at the heavyweight division like, I'm trying to think about one person from the heavyweight division I could add on there. Not too many people might even know. Like, you feel me? I can't even think of any. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much the list. Other than like, cause the person I think got the highest chance, Usyk done already beat him twice. So, and that's Fury cheating ass. For me, so, uh, yeah. But for me, yeah, the people with the lowest chances of winning on this list, I'll say the three people with the lowest chances of winning on this list. That is Jogba, Moses, and Bakoli. Nah, we done seen Herkovich. He could take a punch for sure. You feel me? And Parker gonna show that boxing IQ. He done been in there with the best of them. Caballero, of course, he ain't been. He been tested before against Zhang, but his resume, other than Zhang, these other dudes like Mahmudov and forgetting the other three good guys that he beat. Yeah, his resume is lacking compared to the others like Parker and Herkovich, you know. So, but yeah, um, hopefully Usyk fight both Kabeya and Parker because for me, if he don't fight both fighters and beat them, then for me he did not clean house. And those two guys are in line, and nobody has beaten them since they've been on a rampage. Like, for me, we know Duke Boyce was on that 3-fight winning streak. He was number one at that. Number two was Parker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not Parker. Yeah, number two was Parker, and number three was Caballero. Like, them dudes, their last three fights, they've been tearing shit apart, especially Du Bois. Like, feel me? So those were the three names, and one already got knocked off the list twice now. So unless yeah, for me, Usyk gotta beat both Caballero and Parker for people to be like, yo, he clean house. Feel me? If not, he ain't clean no house, bro. You feel me? Feel me? Like, even like, let's just say Parker ain't beat Bakoli. Bakoli name would have been on that list for me. Yeah, I know I wouldn't pick Bakoli to beat Usyk, but like, he still ain't beat him in the ring. And according to what we be hearing about Bakoli, Bakoli said he mopped the floor with Usyk, man. He said he knocked him down with a jab. He knocked him down to the body. Yeah, that dude funny, bro. And funny thing is, he got the power. He got the power where he could do that, but I wasn't there. I ain't see it. I don't know, bro. I have no idea. But yeah, bro. So Bakoli, man. Got to see Bakoli back out here in these trenches, though. Got to make sure he come in shape, not come 315 pounds, bro. So this is the video. So yeah, Usyk has requested an extension on negotiations to fight Parker due to he got injured. We don't know um how long ago was it during the fight? They haven't went into details. Now let me hear what this guy has to say. Yeah, they ain't went into details saying like what's the injury about. Is it something that happened during the fight, after the fight, how this happened? They're not saying nothing. Next up in the news, Canelo plans to come in smaller versus Terence Crawford in an attempt to increase his speed. Now, I have no idea if this is true or not. I haven't heard no clips of this from Canelo or somebody from Canelo's camp that is official. So, yeah, let's just say this is something that's true, right? I'm not saying that it is because the way I've been seeing Canelo move, it seems to me like he's trying to come in lighter. He's been working out with Darrell from Orlando. You feel me? He been the people that he been swearing against are 54 pounders in yeah around that weight class. So it seems to me he's trying to spar smaller fighters so that way he's able to deal with the speed with the cutting off the ring and stuff like that. Um yeah, if that's what he's thinking, that's only gonna work out in Bud favor because you already you come in lighter, so that's good for Bud. You feel me? Less power, coming at like 162 or something. Coming at like 162, bro. Know what I'm saying? Make it fair. I wanna wait. I wanna wait till. Now, yes, of course we don't know if this a fact or not, but from the looks of it, seem like he's getting prepared to deal with that speed. Um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Next up in the news. Now, I haven't seen too many people talk about this, but Hunter was in negotiations to fight. Who was this? I forgot. But he was in negotiations to fight somebody else. Now, Don King, the crook, he popped out the blue and sent them a cease and desist so that way Hunter don't fight. I'm forgetting the name of the fighter he was supposed to fight. What Herkovich? I think it was Herkovich, right? It was supposed to be Hunter versus Herkovich, and Don King, the crook, the filthy human being, he he stopped the fight from happening. Now, uh, it looks like Hunter will be fighting Pulev now. They're saying the fight will take place in October. Now, Blair Cobbs and Adrian Broner is also on the card. Now, Adrian Broner came out and said he ain't got nothing to do with this card. Feel me? Maybe he's not getting paid enough money, or he wanted to fight against a more known opponent, whatever the case may be. But AB came out and he let it be known that he's not involved in his card. He's not dealing with them, right? Now I wanted to see that Herkovich and Hunter. But it's Pulev. It's like, bro, wax for that guy. And it's about this time. Michael Hunter, bro, he should already be a top 10 heavyweight. Feel me? I don't know what's been going on with him and his. I don't even know who he signed to, but like, come on, bro. Like, you supposed to be fighting. You supposed to be in line. Like, it's 4 belts. You should at least be like the 4th spot challenger for the undisputed world championship. Like, I mean, I don't know what he got going on. Do I keep up with him? No, but his fights be against like people like we don't care for, like a Pulev. It's like years back when this dude was like actually good. It would have been a good scrap, but Pulev is washed up. I thought he retired, to be honest with you, but I haven't heard from Buddy in a hot minute. But yeah, Hunter is fighting Pulev. Boom. Next up in the news, it's being reported that Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fundora, they're looking into fighting. They don't had a verbal agreement to fight. Of course, a verbal agreement don't mean nothing until both contract is signed from both fighters. They have a press conference date, tickets is on sale, and all that. All that verbal agreement don't mean nothing. So this is a good fight. This is a fight I would actually want to see. Um, and to be honest, I wanted to see this guy Keith Thurman fight one more tune-up and then challenge the best, because I just he looked good, but I think he should have just had another fight again and like next year really start, you know, going towards the top of the top at 154. Because I think if this dude is in shape, I would pick him to beat Fundora, like literally. But I don't know if he's in top tier shape even after he had one tune up. Because before that, he fought. Last time he fought like 3 years ago. So it's like one fight. Is it enough? I mean, but we'll see if this fight even happens. Because all we hearing is verbal agreement. I know Fundora is with PBC, but who is Keith Thurman with? He was with PBC, but last time he fought in Australia. I don't know who he signed to, bro. He should still be with PBC, but because of like his last fight, it wasn't with PBC, so I'm kind of scratching my head. I don't know if he with them or not, but we'll see if this fight happened though. We spoke about this already. Next up in the news. Now, if David Benavidez and Arthur Beterbiev win their next fight on November 22nd, this is a matchup that gotta happen. Benavidez versus Beterbiev. Yeah, like I said before, I don't care if Benavidez fight Bivol or Beterbiev. Fight either one of them next, we good. No matter who you think you got a better chance at beating. Choose either Beterbiev or Bivol. You know what I mean? And we good, you feel me? It's crazy to even think that this fight should have been happening now. But because of Bivol playing little funny moves, he pulling out funny stunts, so that fight won't happen now, but with both of them uh going on that card on the 22nd and coming out on top, feel me? Make it happen. Make it happen. I mean, Benavidez versus Beterbiev. That's a good fight. It's a good fight. We'll see when that if it happens or what. You feel me? Because nobody knows if Beterbiev is totally off of the triple fight. The trilogy with Bivol. We don't know. If he off of it, I don't know. If he's not, he never said anything. He just said he been tired of waiting. Now he just facing somebody else. We'll see in due time. Next up in the news. Please take out your crystal ball and tell us who will be the best boxer in the world in 2030. 2030. Oh, man. 5 years from now? The best boxer? Oh, I'm looking, I'm thinking. The best boxer. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm looking at the earlier guys. Damn, that's a tough one because you got dudes like Carmel Moten. You got dudes like Abdullah Mason. Nah, I mean, you got dudes like how old is Ray Ford? I don't know how old he is. You got dudes like Amari Jones. But if I had to say in basically 2030, bro, who would be the number one pound for pound? The best boxer? Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta go with Twitterson, bro. Are you talking about a boxer? They ain't talking about a biggest puncher, biggest brawler. You're talking about a boxer. So I gotta go with Shakur Twitterson, bro. I got to. 5 years from now, feel me? Like I gotta go with him. I don't see. Uh, I can go Devin Haney too, but 47. A lot of the 40 pounders like gonna be moving down to 47, and then even later down the line, Devin Haney might move up, be at 54. 54 ain't no joke, boy. That 54 division, that's that smoke division, boy. I mean, so if I had to look, yeah, I gotta go with Twitterson, bro. Twitterson, I can't go with Boots because Boots defense suspect to me. I always say this. Boots is too good to be getting hit with dumb stuff like his dad be saying. You getting hit with that dumb stuff, bro. Feel me? Like that's why I would not go with Boots. I don't trust his defense. For me, he trusts in his chin too much, bro. You feel me? Like I don't know. His defense. That's why I can't go with Boots, bro. But because of the defense, bro. Feel me? Can't do it. Next up in the news. Can y'all believe this bozo? It's pure peon on the internet yapping, bro. He been bringing out all type of excuses, but we have yet heard from Edgar Berlanga saying that, yo, I need my rematch either next or after I get right back in the win column. We ain't hearing none of that from him. We've been seeing him on vacations talking about he ain't worried about nothing. Him coming out saying, oh, he know what they did, putting pictures of like Margarito with his hands, with the plaster in his hands and stuff like that. Then he coming out with this, talking about this past month. I've seen a lot of people talking about that suspicious hand wrap and me, are a lot of people, the peoples that you sent. He set up this whole play, sent his homies and his girl to go do his dirty work. Once they did the dirty work, that's when he came out and said it himself. Like, you was a coward, bro. You want to step on some, step on some. Don't just be using your peoples. Now all of a sudden you coming out talking about some suspicious hand wrap. You let a 60-pounder spank you, knock you out, and you're talking about some suspicious hand wraps. Look at him. Stay getting dropped. Stay getting dropped. He always doing that shit. Clapping his hands like instead of using his IQ, calming down and breathing, taking the best, uh, the longest that he can to get up to get to recoup. He's thinking, oh yeah, I gotta look tough in front of these guys. I gotta make both my hands clap. You feel me? I gotta pound both of my hands. Like, you's a goofy. You feel me? That's what literally why he does that, so people know like he's still in it. Don't nobody care, bruh. You in it, yet you can't show that you in it. Every time he get dropped, he doing that stupid bozo. Oh, he's still in it. Like, we ain't worried about you being in it. Like, go and win a fight after you feel me. Like, come on, bro. You should have did that against Shira, the 60-pounder. Put you on your back pockets. Then he put your lights out. Go get back. Left foot. He about to pound his hands for what? Like, steady doing that. He's using energy. That's using fucking energy. Watch him pound his hands. He the type of clown, he gonna do it again. Watch him get up. Oh, he did it on the ground. Look at him. Slump. But he did it again. Look at him. I'm telling you, this dude is a loser. Look, he did it again. Like, you got knocked out. You weren't about showing people that you still in it. Just if you making both your hands dap each other, that means, oh, he's still in it. He's not, you know, you still got some sense, but you still can't use it to your advantage to end up winning. Which is like, I'm telling you, this dude is his mentality is the whole thing. He's a fucking bozo. I mean, he worried about putting on for people. He not worried about winning. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's worried about winning wouldn't be using their fucking energy to be making their both hands pound. They'll be calming down, breathing in and out, getting all the 8 seconds they can and get up. Feel me? Then look to the corner, listen to the corner, and just do what's best for you to win that. To go into the next round and start back building. But you got bozos that's pretending to be street that ain't never been in the streets. Feel me? That's professional boxers. That's what you get out of it. Next up in the news. This the same thing. But I'm saying this guy is just straight burger, man. He not on Nathaniel. He not on nothing. Oh nah, this was funny, bro. So the announcer called this guy Dillian White the baby snatcher. I'm guessing his name is the body snatcher. It is, but I never knew that until that video, so that's why I said I'm guessing. But yeah, that was funny. He said the baby snatcher. You talking about some come speak to me like he about to do something, bro. You're not about to do nothing. He said he made a mistake. That was on purpose, bro. The baby snatcher. Y'all better watch out for that boy, man. He might be on that Epstein shit. How you how you mistakenly say baby instead of body? Like it's kind of suspect. Or he just wanted to disrespect Dillian White because they've been trying him this whole fight build up. Feel me? They've been trying him. That's for him to prove him wrong though. So we'll see. He said this dude is fucking crazy, bro. He said he'll be happier with booty snatcher. Like what? Uh, yeah. I think Buddy did that on purpose. I mean, they just doing everything they can to disrespect Dillian White, which I could care. I give two F's about it. You know what I mean? Like, don't nobody care about no Dillian White. Fuck Dillian White. Next up in the news, man. Got that boy Boots Ennis, man. He's still coming out capping. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The best thing Ennis needs to do is keep it 100 when it comes to the sport of boxing. Whatever you want to do, either don't say nothing at all or let the truth be known, bro. Because when you coming out saying that, yo, you only want the top dogs at 54, you move up to 54, we hearing you want tune-ups, but you letting the public know you only want Virgil Ortiz. Know what I'm saying? Then come to find out, you sending contracts to the Ramos, one of the Ramos. I'm guessing the uncle, Abel. I think Abel is the nephew, and that Isus guy. I think that's the uncle. That's the older one. Yeah. Now he coming out saying that he actually wanted to fight Ramos and Boachuk. Like I don't know, bro. Like the way Busen's been moving ever since that moving up to 54 stuff, bro. He been dirty in his face like the whole way for me. It's like every time I see news about him, it's looking worse and worse and worse. It's like, bro, nobody's asking anybody to move up into a weight division and fight the best, unless you're one of the best, which is why a lot of people looking at Boots like that. Because Ortiz, he was fighting the Delormes, the whole bunch of suspect fights when he moved up to 54. So ain't nobody was saying that he needed to fight the best guys. It's just that the fact that Boots was the one screaming, "Oh, he gonna fight the top guys. Oh yeah, he ready for 54 and all that." So you knew you wanted to move to 54. You didn't have to be saying. That's the thing, bro. Like when you moving on your own timing, you ain't gotta check in with nobody, bro. But when you out here trying to pump fake, you front for these. I don't know. You let these boxing supporters, just people talking in the community get to your head, and you saying things that's not even according to the plan of what y'all got scheduled. Like people ain't gonna be looking at y'all the same no more, bro. Especially, he's not one of them problematic type of dudes. He used to be a chill dude that just be doing his own stuff. So it's like, you looking at it like, damn, bro. Like if you don't wanna, if you don't wanna let people know your plans, you know what you could do? Shh, and let them talk or tell the truth. But when you capping, Come on, bro. It's always gonna look crazy, bro. It's always gonna look crazy. Now to the point he's finding what's the dude named Lima? At least you could have gave us like uh Rashidi Ellis, bro. I mean, damn, what's the other guy name? Like, what's the guy you find nobody asked for him, bro? Come on, bro. Like that's come on. That's crazy, bro. Let me go ahead and listen to this clip. Limo. Who is Limo? Who asked for Limo, bro? Who is that? See, that's the thing. Now, Bucenis is saying that he's surprised because he asked for Ramos and Bochuk. But bro, if the fighter do not want to fight somebody, they can't, especially somebody in his position. How can you say you're surprised you find Limo, whatever buddy name is, Lima, whatever, right? Saying you surprised when you're the one picking opponents. You gave names, you give names out there, and the names that you quote unquote wanted, you couldn't get. Who did you chose in the end? The so-called guy you talking about some you was surprised. You the one fighting them. Feel me? Like, come on, bro. If you gonna speak the truth, dog, speak the truth, bro. At least that way, people can be like, all right, oh, you tried Ramos, they was hurt, or they didn't want to fight this year, they wanted to fight next year, but you wanted to fight in October. You tried Bochuk got another fight, and whatever, or he got some family stuff going on, like he's not available, or things like that. But come on, bro, like boots in his, bro. Hopefully, y'all tying up on that side, man. If y'all keep this up the way y'all been moving, bro, since the 54 move, bro, looking fishy. Nah, he said everybody had a fight coming up. They had a mandatory. It was busy. Now, what about they were in negotiations with Rashidi Ellis. Why y'all didn't give us that fight, bro? And I'm keep forgetting the other name that was on that list, bro. Like, what was up with that? It was two names on that list that was, yo, it was quality opponents. Like this Lima's guy, like, come on, bro. Bucenis and his team capping, bro. We ain't taking that shit, bro. Hell no. I ain't gonna lie. Bucenis moving funny, bro. Bucenis moving funny, bro. Let me see what. The WBC released their rankings for October 8th in the super middleweight division. Number 2 ranking is being held by Munguia. How is this dude being held number 2 when he's coming off a loss and his last win? Technically, he's coming off a win, but that they took that away because he tested positive for banned substance. He tapped in with the plug Eddie Reynoso. You know, um, he's ranked at number 2. Yeah, I'm not even finna say too much about this, bro, cause yeah, bro, it's crazy. All right, that's boxing for y'all, man. Yeah, they still haven't let us know anything about the consequences, like how long did he get banned for, and none of that stuff. Like this boxing stuff is crazy, man. Let me look at the chat real quick. Nothing. All right, bet. Now, next up in the news, we got that boy Darrell out of Orlando. He in that gym preparing Canelo uh to get ready for Crawford. Feel me? Nah, what I really want Darrell to do, man, whatever information you got, man, go throw a lob to Crawford. We needs that. You feel me? Canelo a drug cheater, anyways. You feel me? A cheater, you could cheat against a cheater. It's alright. You could backdoor a cheater. It's alright. Cause a real athlete wouldn't be cheating. You know what I mean? I don't know about inside the ring, far as like stepping on somebody's toes, cheap shots, illegal stuff. But like outside of the ring, far as like putting stuff, tampering with your gloves, taking padding out your gloves, getting on PEDs, weight bullying, stuff like that. But stuff that's not too crazy, like headbutting, like which is filthy, but at least that you can see things like that coming, or is the percentage of you getting messed up by that type of stuff is not. It's not a crazy percentage. For me now, the rails in that box with Canelo, man. He helping him get ready for Crawford. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Yoeli Hernandez is there too. That's a 60-pounder. Nah, that boy, he's some pressure though. I ain't gonna hold you. Both them boys, you feel me? The rail coming out that boy pressure. Feel me? Gotta make sure y'all look out for that boy, man. Yeah, 154-pounder. The Rail Val Saint. Check him out. Next up in the news, got that boy Andre Ward that called out Joshua. Now, see, the thing is, I'm wondering why he's calling out Joshua. Because for me, I'm looking at it like this, right? Maybe this got something to do with Jake Paul. Because he probably looking at it like this. Yo, wait, hold up. Jake Paul is down to fight Joshua, whether he thinks it's real or not. He like, wait, Joshua's willing to fight him? I could go ahead and fight him as long as the money right. Feel me? So maybe he just sitting back and seeing the news of Joshua and Jake Paul, and he like, man, yo, I know I ain't boxing years, but like, he trying to fight Jake Paul, like, I'm a way better competition. Now I could go in and step in that pain and challenge myself, and you know, um, and get that competitive uh strain, going again. You could tell based off videos like little sparring that he be doing, shadow box stuff like that. You could tell he been wanted to come back, but he just wasn't sure. Now that the money looking right, he's been sparring against the guys like Crawford, the Shakors, and stuff like that. Feel me? That give him confidence, even though it's not like actual sparring, it's like practice on some stuff. But yeah. So Andre Ward came out, and these are some of the things that he had to say. Uh, Joshua said that payday. He want payday. I know that. that that's what Canelo said a couple years back. I think that was against that was at the press conference, and that was for Boo Boo Andre. I think so, yeah. And then Joshua also said, "Don't come asking for a lot of millions to fight me. Put your pride before your ego." Let's Hey, but these boxes is funny, bro. Imagine being a prize fighter and you're telling a fighter to put his pride to the side and take what you give him. Like, we ain't talking about a chump, somebody that's not good. Like, we're talking about Andre Ward, literally one of the best boxer of all time. That guy is literally what you call an underrated fighter. Like, even to this day, he been retired for dumb long. He's not one of the top names people bring up. He's literally one of the top names people bring up when we're talking about being underrated. You know what I mean? And then Joshua said that he sent the contract. I mean, how he sent a contract? These guys ain't even have no verbal agreement. They ain't do the term sheet, and then after that, that's when the contract gets sent. They go over it, stuff like that. Then when everything get finalized, they sign a contract and then boom. So I don't know. Now Ward said to Joshua, "Of course, brother. Do you fight for free? Business is always a reason, but not the only reason. I think you understand that." Joshua says, "Film study is very good, but watching clips on YouTube is very different from real life." And then Andre Ward responded and said, "That happens in the movies. That only happens in the movies. LOL. You know how the game works." That's not a fight that was on my mind. I was asking to see. Um, that fight is not even something that I went through my brain. I thought about nothing. It's just random. But thinking about it now, my main question is why so many people want to try AJ? Because they know he lacks heart and he's kind of he's soft, stuff like that. When the going gets tough, like he be tucking his tail. Uh, I think that's one of the reasons why they keep trying AJ because Jake Paul want to fight him. Who else wanted to fight him? A couple of other people that shouldn't even be thinking about an AJ like a Jake Paul. Like what? You must be you must have Victor Conti as your plug. Know what I'm saying? You won't even he not even trying to fight um Jay Opataya at cruiserweight. He thinking about AJ. Yeah, all right, but Andre Ward versus AJ. Once the once this is a real thing, I can go deep and seeing who would win, who I favor, and how it would play out. Until then, I can't really say nothing about it because it's just words right now. But we'll see later down the line. You know what I'm saying? So this is what my boy Andre Ward had to say. Also, he said that's a fight that he would take, meaning that it's not a fight that he's dying to have next. She's not decisive on that. It's based off the money got to be right first, right? Of course, then after that, he get ready for the fight. But based off like what he's saying about he would, it's not a will or we'll see, but um I don't care to see the fight or don't see the fight. If it happens, of course I'll watch and support. If it don't happens, I'll wake up tomorrow and forgot this even happened. Unless I see a clip of it or somebody talking about it or it comes on my in my realm, whether I'm in person somewhere hearing or on the internet or whatever the case may be. Yeah. Now, next up in the news. So this video is out there after the Andre Ward and Joshua back and forth. He was at the club just rapping and stuff. He's just seemed to be enjoying his day. He ain't stressing about no Andre Ward. I mean, next up in the news, Gervonta Davis domestic violence case has been dropped. Now, um, this dude is known to put his hands on like his girls, his baby mamas, like his significant other, right? He's known for that. There's literally a video of this guy choking up either his BM or his ex-girlfriend, uh, snatching her up publicly, doing that. Imagine what he's doing behind closed doors, right? So last time this happened with him and his baby mama, it came out to be she lied. She had put feces on his toothbrush. She was doing a lot of nasty stuff. Like I think she spat on him, all type of filthy activities. You feel me? It came out to be that the baby mama lied, but this done happened too many times. It ain't no lying going on. Yeah, a lie might have happened a couple times, but like it's back to back to back to back to back. And there's videos out there. This guy's putting his hands on females. So this time around, they decided not to pursue, not to show up to court, and the whole nine. They did everything they needed to do to not get this case resolved. So it got dropped. Now, this is not something that's going to stop. I'm not saying that it's not a possibility, but this guy just shows you that he will do this again. Cause it's like, bro, you already did time in jail for that shit, right? It came out to be that you was innocent, right? So it looked like, I don't know. We don't have the whole footage of the house or what happened, right? So this dude keep getting domestic violence charges, putting his hands on females. Like, you feel me? This time around, they dropped it. Yeah, we can't be condoning these type of dudes, people that do stuff like that, because it's like, bro, at the end of the day, it, it do get crazy with females, bro. The best thing to do is skedaddle, man. 4 foot flat. You know what I'm saying? Turn into a running back or a receiver. You shouldn't start running routes. You out of there. You gotta run. Like, you feel me? Like, she about to grab some, you out running. There's no, it ain't no physical nothing. You feel me? Like, it's females, bro. You feel me? So it's like this guy got like 3 or at least 2 domestic violence cases on him. It's like, bro, how come every time? And he lucky, like people's over there, they looked out for him. Cause when he bonded out, the peoples ain't want to give too much info on him. They protected him. Now they dropped the case. So it's like, bro, you let this stuff happen again in that same state, bro. You cook. You cook, especially if it's more footage to where even if it is more footage, uh, they would have to put that out. Or yeah, whatever the case may be, man. This time around, you know what I'm saying? He getting he getting spared. Next time, bro, I don't care what somebody talking about, bro. This stuff is going on too much with Tank. It's always him and violence with females, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, you getting older and older. Like, you already one of them diva type of motherfuckers. You already a zesty motherfucker. So it's like, now you putting your hands on female, bro. Like, you on that little Nas X stuff, bro. Feel me? You painting your nails. You rocking female purses. You moving funny in videos, moving your hip. You on that Bad Bunny stuff, man. I don't know what you got going on, bro. But next time you put your hands on a female, bro, you getting overly cooked. Especially if it happens in the same county it's been happening now, or the state. You know what I mean? So now we gotta wait to see if this guy's going to fight this year, because I've been hearing a lot of Tank and Pacquiao. Tank and Pacquiao. It's been going ever since, even before the Barrios fight. I so seeing that it was Tank and Jake Paul and Tank and Pacquiao. And I think that's the fight that's gonna happen next, to be honest. I think that Tank and him, uh, he's gonna really listen to his team and go and fight Pacquiao. Cause I just think that Tank is ready. He ready to take a break from boxing. I think he'll take like a year or two. He'll definitely come back, but I think he gonna take a break from boxing for sure. So his next 2 to 3 fights gonna be like against the Jake Paul, against the Pacquiao. Just fights that's gonna get the casuals to check out boxing. Those fights that hardcore like boxing supporters do not care for, but like the casuals, that's what they want to see. They want to see, you know, uh, boxing fights that don't even make no sense, like them type of fights. Now, yeah, we're looking to see which route Gervonta Davis go. Will he fight this year or no? Me personally, I think he should come back next year. Uh, fight next year, top of the month next year, either the first or second month. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you can get 3 fights in and be out, or at least 2 fights in and skedaddle like you planning to. But yeah, man, it's Zesty Tank Davis. What's up with these dudes nowadays? We spoke about this. The case got dropped. Yeah, Oshaki Foster said that he gave the beats by Drake. You know what I'm saying? He caught Shakur one of these days in that ring, and he gave him the belt. Feel me? He made Shakur Stevenson run out the gym, and Shakur tried to get his get back, but I don't think it happened, or whatever the case was. And that's what Oshaki Foster is saying, that that's why him and Shakur Stevenson, they got smoked. Now I'm not gonna lie, bro. As a boxer, a dude like Shakur Stevenson, you shouldn't trust this guy at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause these dudes always be talking about, oh, my brother this, my brother that. How you find your brother, bro? I don't care about you fighting in a crib. you find outside, but when you get in the ring, that's something else, bro. That just tells me the type of dude that you is. You willing to fight your own brother for people's entertainment and money in your pockets, right? You're not really looking at this shit like the principles of this shit. Imagine this: if money wasn't involved, y'all wouldn't be fighting, right? So you put money, power, and fame on anything, any and everybody will go. For me, it ain't no discipline, it ain't no self-respect, it ain't no loyalty or none of that when it comes to that. So it's like we're seeing that stuff happen with Shakur and Haney. They ops. Uh Tank Davis and Shakur, they ops now. Um Shakur and Richardson's, they had problems. Keyshawn and Shakur, they cool for now, but watch years down the line that it ain't gonna stay like that. Let's Keyshawn get on the same level. I'm talking about as far as popularity, accomplishments, and stuff like that. At Shakur, we gonna see then, right? Yeah, these guys is fake talking about some brothers this, brothers that. Man, listen here, fam. As a boxer, you shouldn't be on no type of brother nothing with nobody in the sport unless they're blood related to you, fam. They not your family by blood, not no damn. Oh, we've been knowing each other for years. That's fam, not blood, DNA, all that, bro. Feel me? Um, so you shouldn't be on some buddy with them because at any given time, if them dudes not like 4 weight divisions under you or 4 weight divisions above, it's a problem. Because even with 3 weight class now, you never know. These dudes be weight bullying so much. Like you might think a person you would never fight, you end up fighting them. Just look at it like this: Crawford and Canelo. Like, who would have thought that that fight would be going on? That's not a fight that I thought was ever gonna happen or even slid through my mind. Like it's not something that I even think about. And they fighting. So yeah, dude, nah, at least 4 weight divisions apart, man. Yo, yeah, it's we straight. Cause we sparring and all that, but ain't no buddy, no friendly, nothing, bro. This what? I don't know what's up with these other fighters, bro. I'm telling y'all, don't trust no fighters, bro. Cause it's a lot of them that's just there, just taking notes. Whenever that time present itself, yeah, you know. So you always gotta be ready, man. Trust none. Not in boxing, bro. I mean, but yo, Shocky Foster saying that he gave Shakur Stevenson a belt and made him quit. He hopped out that ring. It was too much pressure for him. Now, Shakur haven't said nothing about it. I don't know. Usually his name is Twitterson. He loves to tweet. He's a keyboard warrior. Know what I mean? But maybe it's true. Cause why he ain't said nothing yet? I think it's been like 2 days. Or about to be. Next up in the news. So we got for the card for Crawford and Canelo, man. I thought it was gonna be better than this, but only guy only other fight other than the main event I like is Mbili versus Martinez. That's a fire fight. Them boys finna be bumping. Anything else, I don't even know of like who asks for anybody to fight the Vargas brother. The only fights we want to see from them is Vargas versus I be forgetting their names and stuff, right? The one that's at 35, he needs to be fighting Carmel Moten, stop ducking him. Then I think the one at 40, he needs to fight. Who was he yapping with the other time? It's somebody that he ducking too. Both of them ducking smoke. Like y'all stop ducking. Stop ducking the Carmel Mowens and stuff like that, man. Come on, man. Hop in that ring. Stop ducking smoke. The Vargas are trash. Uh, yeah, they're a bunch of trash, bro. You feel me? So yeah, I ain't worrying about that. Next up in the news, bro. I ain't know two Japanese boxers died. I thought it was only one, but come to find out, both of them died the same way, bro. After they fight, they took them to the hospital. And these dudes had like brain problems. Uh, and then they both ended up dying, bro, which is crazy, bro. That's tough. So the Japanese professional boxing associations, they holding meeting to make sure that it's better health. They're taking precautions. They're doing, improving the rules to protect these fighters. But this is only on the Japan side of thing. It should be a world boxing type of thing, but it's not. But that's crazy, man. Them dudes died, bro. You feel me? That's tough, man. That's horrible news, man. It's kind of bad, dog. So yeah, I'm gonna sit this here, man. You feel me? As you guys can read and see, you know, I'm gonna just leave this here. Y'all can see it. Y'all can pause. Y'all can read, and T Diddy, ladies and gentlemen. That's his name, T Diddy, man. Feel me? That's what they got going on. You feel me? Really gonna leave it here so y'all can see and read. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see if people going to even say anything about that. You feel me? Spoke about this already. So, so it was supposed to be Jarrell Miller versus Michael Hunter. I thought it was Herkovich. Maybe I might have thought I seen Herkovich, but this fight ain't going down. Jared Anderson ducked that smoke, man. That dude is scary, bro. I knew he was going. I know he was going to pull some funny stuff, bro. I'm like, bro, I seen a video when both Baby Andersons ran into each other at that Shakur fight. Yo, Baby Anderson was shaking in his boots, bro. He was scared. I knew he didn't want the smoke, bro. Like I said before, man, hopefully Buddy drop a mixtape and that shit like it does like 100K, 100K in first week or something, so that way he could skedaddle up out of boxing, bro. Cause the way he be moving, bro, I'm like, damn, is you even trying to show that what happened against Bacoli? I was a full of myself. I wasn't really there and woo woo. All right, now I know what happened. Now I can't be playing no games or even be thinking about being in this boxing thing just for money and money and clout, whatever else he's in it for. Now, so yeah, after Fandor stopped Tim Zoo. Charlo hopped in the comments and said, "Food." You feel me? Fundora is food for Charlo. But like, what is this guy waiting on though? It seemed to me like the price that he's asking for is a crazy amount of money, and he's not getting that. And he's just, I don't know what he got going on because he was on video talking crazy with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman said he wanted to smoke. He ain't said nothing, so I don't know what Charlo waiting on, bro. It's about to be. I think it's already been 2 years. It was September. This September is gonna be 2 years since he been out the ring, bro. My boy tripping, bro. Canelo done had like he's about to have like 3 fights after that. Cause after yeah, he don't have 3 fights already. Cause after Charlo, it was Mungia, then Berlanga, then School, and now Crawford. Bro, like that's how long this dude ain't been in the ring. Tripping, bro. Now the 75 division, man, it's getting a little. You know what I mean? It's getting a. Know what I mean? I'm starting to like what I'm seeing from the 75 division, man. I actually think that division should be the hottest, but due to like the people at that weight divisions are not that known, like you know that like that Atif dude. If you really keep up with boxing, you know who he is. Khalil Cole, one of the good boxers at 75. He's not that known. You know what I'm saying? Najee Lopez, not that known. You feel me? So these dudes at 75, they need to start doing more stuff. You know, I don't know, tap in with some streamers, get their name outside of the sport of the boxing. They not even that popular in the sport of boxing, so they need to start doing a lot of things. I know Atif, I do. He's very active on social media, so on that side of it, he's doing things to make sure that he's more known and stuff like that. He's working the socials and stuff. So, but yeah, 75, man. I wish they had way more names that was like more known, like a Benavidez and stuff like that. Now, wait, what was this? So the Bakaram and Lubin fight, I think. Hold up, I spoke about this already, but I don't know what's going on. So I think I'm gonna wait till they give us some more updated details. I spoke about this already. Now, I also think I spoke about this too. Now, Wilder versus Usyk, bruh. I don't know who in their right mind trying to see this fight, but at this point, bro, whoever want to see this fight, y'all need to pay for everybody else tickets and everything else, cause ain't no way y'all trying to see Wilder versus Usyk in 2025. Wilder's been cooked since Parker. After he fought Parker, I was like, yeah, give it up. This dude when it fought Zane, got knocked out. He didn't know what hit him. He ain't looked good since them Fury fights, bro. So it's like, come on, bro. Nobody trying to see this gimmick fight. This like a money grab, easy fight for for um for Usyk. Like, buddy won't even be able to land a jab. Like, come on. We ain't trying to see that, bro. Stop that. That's like a retirement fight for Usyk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do a Floyd like he did with Andre Berto. Yeah, do that. This is the guy that Beterbiev is fighting. He's fighting Dion Nicholson. Feel me? He was tired of waiting on that boy, Bivol. You feel me? Bivol got a surgery out the blue, and Beterbiev like, man, forget that, bro. I don't need to fight you. I could go fight anybody else, and then next up in line, if I still want to box, I could try and fight a Benavidez. You feel me? Or anybody else that's high up on the list. I actually wanted to see Khalil Cole versus Beterbiev, but I just want to see like how great Khalil Cole could be, because I just think at that weight division, bro, uh, when it comes to like boxing at that weight division, he up there with the best of them for me. He just ain't been in there with the Beterbiev, with the Smith, with the with the top tier guys at that weight division, but we'll see further down the line. I mean, everybody's saying that Bivol is aging out better BF. I looked at it like that, but then I also was like this, like if he wanted to do that, the rematch, he could have just played it on some shit like, yo, better BF don't want the rematch. Use excuses. But he took the fight. Of course, he's not scared, but he's definitely trying to age out better BF. I did not expect something like that from Bivol, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of scratching my head. Like, Bivol, that's how you moving, bro? It is what it is, though. Now, Conor Ben versus Chris Eubank Jr. rematch is set for November in the UK. It's gonna be another great fight. Both fighters gonna come strong. Uh, Same rules, same rehydration clause, and all that. Um, yeah, this is gonna be another good fight. I'm kind of been this a win fight for him. Like, can't get a draw or nothing but a win, because your whole family, y'all in this duel, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all gotta get a dub, bruh. Let me see. So yeah, even Bachram, he at Erickson Lubin, he said nobody wants to organize the fight. People ain't trying to lose money, bro. They know it's a great fight, but people not trying to lose bread on a fight that's great, but you guys' names, like, it don't ring bells outside of the sport of boxing. Outside of like the hardcore boxing supporters. Like, casual boxing fans don't even know like boxing. Feel me? Um, so Xander responded to Ortiz. This dude ain't talking about nothing. Xander ain't talking about nothing. But Coley out there in he out there in this country, man. He over there. I ain't gonna lie. He be outside like, yeah. Oh, I don't know who he be with if he run, if he be deep, but he be outside just in the trenches. Know what I mean? Everybody know the most dangerous place on planet Earth is where you from. Feel me? So hopefully when Bacoli be out there, he's well protected around people that's trained to protect, paid to protect, 'cause in the trenches, at any given time, man, they don't care who you is, bro. They need that bad. They gonna hold you for ransom now. Next up in the news, man, we got Daniel Dubois. We ain't heard from Buddy since he got knocked out, or since he quit. He's in Brazil running. Some fans called him running and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Let's see what's next for Dubois. He's still top 5 in the weight division, so he'll be alright. Uh, this is older news. This is a fact. This is going down. This is going down. This is going down. And Jarrell Miller's still looking for an opponent. Already talked about this. Yeah, I don't know what was up with Parker and his call out. This zesty ass music he was playing. Parker's such a burger. Yeah, Parker a burger, man. I'm on some take on me. Like, come on, bro. Out of all the music you could have chose, bro, if female not involved, like, you can't be using that type of music. What you got going on, man? You tripping, Parker? You on some New Zealand shit, ain't you? Nah, it's crazy. It's crazy because Top Rank Boxing on ESPN TV viewership ain't been the same since I've been gone. I damn near had an average of 1 million or more views every time I fought, and this ain't no shot. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Top Ring, like Shakur Stevenson was the top most viewed boxer there. Like, remind you, they had Lomachenko that was supposed to be this type of boxer nobody seen before. You wasn't like going crazy with the numbers. Everybody know whether you a hater or not. That's the truth. Like Top Rank lately, their biggest numbers came from Shakur. So yeah. Now Top Rank on ESPN event viewership numbers in 2025. Yeah, they ain't even hit a mill since Shakur left. Like I'm surprised. Baranchik was so ass, bro. Yeah, numbers are suspect though. Man, they are kind of bad though. They can't even hit a mill. Alexander Usyk team have stated that a fight against Deontay Wilder could be possible in the future. We ain't trying to see that fight, and I spoke on that already. But Usyk must be looking out the door. Bro, I think Usyk got like 3 fights in it. 3 fights. Yeah, that's it for the news, man. Thought I had more. That stuff is tripping. That's cool. Take me away. Take me, take me away. What's up with this shitty ass?